In this video, we are going to discuss all the challenges you will face in becoming a professional football coach. The first thing to remember is that there are countless ex-professional players who want to pursue a coaching career, and all of them will be your direct competitors. The problem is that once they are hired as managers, they enter an endless cycle where they keep switching from one club to another, leaving little opportunity for you to get involved. Having been football stars, they can contribute positively to the club's image, which gives them a certain advantage over you in this regard. Currently, there is also a trend favoring Spanish coaches. If you want to start your coaching career outside Europe, remember that non-European football clubs typically prefer Spanish managers over those of other nationalities. One other reason is that today obtaining a coaching license becomes even more difficult. Because the number of applicants increases every year, football associations often tighten the entry requirements for their coaching courses, making the competition even harder. This is especially true for the UEFA A license. This license is quite expensive, with prices ranging from 10,000 euros in the Netherlands to 4,000 euros in Finland. Another challenge in obtaining the UEFA A is that you need to be affiliated with a professional club when applying. Finally, there is a rigorous selection process, where typically only 20 out of 50 applicants will be chosen. Additionally, there are limited coaching job opportunities due to the restricted number of professional football clubs in each country. Consider the Netherlands, for example. In the Netherlands, there are roughly 40 professional football clubs, and let's assume each club has 5 teams that imply full-time coaching positions. Considering 2 coaching positions per team, one for the head coach and one for his assistant, we can conclude there are around 400 full-time coaching roles in the country. With that in mind, ask yourself, how likely are you to be in the top 400 coaches in your country? Also keep in mind that with the exception of top European clubs, most medium-sized professional football clubs are consistently focused on minimizing their expenses. And they can do it in different ways, either by recruiting volunteers or by employing low-paid intern students. Always remember that proving your skills and competence as a football coach is very challenging, especially considering that you have to demonstrate that you are a better coach than an ex-professional player. One more reason is that the management of almost any professional football club often resists changes associated with hiring someone from outside the football industry. As Eric Mombites once said, it is easier to follow daily routines without considering something new and its potential positive impact. That's why it is a common practice to hire ex-professionals in the first place. Another concern is that there is typically a very high turnover rate among football coaches. According to statistics, football coaches hold their positions for less than 2 years on average. Consider, for example, Carlos Inarejos, a 40-year-old football coach from Spain. He never played at a professional level and now has a very fluctuating coaching career. He typically spends around 6 months in each coaching role, having worked in 10 different countries over the past 13 years. Just ask yourself whether you are ready for a similar experience, which is definitely not for everyone. However, the main reason why you will not become a professional football coach is that you don't really want it, even if you claim so. The truth is that none of the above-mentioned reasons can distract you if you have a true passion for football. What you have to do is simply enjoy the process and try to become a better coach in the future than you are at the moment. Okay, that's it for today. Hope the video was not too demotivating and gave you some insights on the challenges you may face in pursuing your coaching career. Are you still interested in becoming a professional coach?